Hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Baldur's Gate. We are well over the hundreds at this point. It seems like it's all I do is BG3. It's okay though. We pick up where we last left off. We really haven't changed anything other than just saved. Looking to go ahead and do a rest to do a camp event. So, fun. Oh. Concentration broken on detect thoughts. Who's got... Oh. Gale's mirror image?
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale.
Okay. On behalf of Gale? Okay, very well. Show me the way.
Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him.
Almost exclusively liquor. God. Hey, sometimes gotta have priorities as an adult, right? This is different. Or new to me, anyway. What's up, dude?
I love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies.
Oh no, is this one of those? Okay. You seem especially philosophical this evening. Are you alright?
I will be. Soon. I am perhaps just one hard day away from being without any troubles at all. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure.
Hmm. Is this truly what you want? To die from promise of mistress forgiveness?
Babe or crone, coward or hero, death is assured. Mistra's forgiveness is not. If you knew the end was near, would you not want to ensure it had meaning? I am terrified. I will not claim otherwise. My face could scarcely conceal it, even if my words sought to deny it. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms.
Hmm. Why are you so sure it's inevitable? We haven't even found this heart of that absolute yet. Or nothing. I kind of like one better.
Yes. But there is so much to live for, and so few moments in which to house it all. Damn you. Damn you for giving me so much to care about. Our friends, our adventures. This would have been so much easier if it was just me. But it isn't. If there is a way, any way, to save all that's grown dear to me, I want to seize it. I just cannot fathom what that might be, other than to fail Mystra and condemn the world. Stay with me, will you? I don't want to think of it anymore, but I don't want to be alone either.
It's a hell of a burden if I'm not, yeah. Literally got a bomb inside his chest. Ironically, so does Karlach, but not as powerful. Anyway. Beautiful aurora. Okay. Gail's got something to discuss. Again. I don't blame him at all for being really freaked out at the prospect of blowing himself up. I would not want to do that either.
I was hoping to speak to you, as a matter of fact, about the night you were kind enough to keep this melancholy wizard company.
See, every time he's wearing a wizard hat, his hair turns white. Is that something that just Larian does? Go on.
I wanted to thank you. I was sinking into a dark place, but you reminded me there is still light in the world, if I should care to look for it. You may well have prevented me from doing something very rash in the near future. I count myself lucky to call you a friend. I'm glad to hear it.
I chose
and
3.
I intend to prove myself worthy of the sentiment.
Alright. Well, you don't need to stay in camp. I still need you in a crew. Another camp event. Oh my goodness. I wasn't really intending this to be a camping episode, but if they're gonna keep doing it. I'm kind of at the point where Alright, let me save this game real quick. Delete some crap. Like these quick saves. I'm not going to do the follow-up camp event, but I'm willing to bet I may end up having to before long. Or should I? You know what? There's only one way to settle this. And I'm realizing I don't have a single D20 with me. Damn it. Oh, what the hell. Fuck it. Oh, it immediately kicked me out. Alright, well, I'll save a click then. I think I'm going to run back around here, go through the main door, do what I'm supposed to do. Why is this quote-unquote chasm considered a chasm when it's just water? Alright, where am I? Oh, I'm under the bridge. Okay. Right? You know what? I don't know why I'm making this an issue here. There we go. Alright, head on in.
Must have come in with the Drider, did ya? Well, you're in good time. General Ketheric's in the main hall. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay. Here we go. Just in case I need to back out. Minthara!
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers.
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolutes chosen for your failure.
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
Oh, I don't know if I could pull that one off.
The goblins. They failed me. They failed us all.
You lying little! And what would you do to those that have failed you?
They are put to death, obviously.
True. Ultimate failure must earn ultimate punishment. Night Warden Minthara, your crime is incompetence, and your sentence is death.
No!
Make her passing slow, Disciple Zorel. Be creative.
I don't think I could really take him on at this point in juncture. Shit. Alright. I don't know what to say. Other than I feel like I don't, well, you know, I know what I do.
A new true soul come to share their wisdom? And what do you have to contribute?
Uh, Only that she'd be dead in a while if not for my help. That seems like a bluff.
As if more evidence were needed. Take her below.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess.
Kill the goblins too.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
Holy shit.
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
Whoa.
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the general. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake!
I'll give them a fair chance. They're not going to survive.
Oh, crap! You're gonna enjoy this, ain't ya?
Well, Karlek is. She definitely got up on the approval meter. Oh my god. God damn. First of all, I want to say J.K. Simmons is fucking badass. And two, this whole encounter is whew.
You picked the wrong fight,
I don't
friend.
particularly enjoy this, but hey.
Your worms will feast on your sorry carcass when I'm done with ya.
We're gonna shield that. Damn, dude. Very heavy great axe. It's a +1 great axe. I'll give that to Karlok. Also, damn, that hurt. don't have many potions left. I got first level slots though. Sleeping. Man, that was brutal. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright. Well, I'm glad to see that Minthara is alive. But now I gotta go rescue her. Kinda need to drink another potion. Alright, that's better. You know what? I should be able to walk around the tower, I would imagine. I just don't know my way around the damn thing. There's Steel Claw. Where are you going? You don't need to go through that way. Or maybe you do. Okay, whatever. Fine.
Perhaps we should consider helping Minthara. She may be a useful person to owe us a favor.
I can just hear thousands of people all at once looking to ship Minthara and Shadowheart. Might be a good ship for a villain arc. Shadowheart is one of those characters, she really could go either way. Although I think that, like, personally, I think deep down she's actually, like, kind of brainwashed into doing things that are maybe not quite her nature. But of course, you as the player can maybe influence that. It just has that weird vibe of she's broken, but I bet I can fix her, which is not okay. Where are you?
Feel free to haul a few boxes. We need all the hands we can get.
Okay.
La la la.
Still alive, so that's progress. Another step forward.
So through here? Yep.
You ought to be kinder, you know. To the prisoners, I mean. Any one of them could be elevated to true soul, should they accept the absolute. Then I shall have to keep them busy praying for mercy from other gods, won't I?
Okay. Might be pertinent to make another save here as I delete a couple extras I don't need.
You were adored, Minthara. Brought up from the darkness and into the Absolute's light.
She cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
Bloodlust, murder, chaos.
And most damning of all, an inability to follow orders.
I obeyed to the best of my ability!
And isn't that depressing?
You are nothing.
Minthara's mind connects with yours. Not strong as you remember, but fractured, disintegrating.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again.
What are you doing to her?
We are erasing her.
Alright, deception or intimidation? Deception is a better skill for me. I am going to need a guidance, thank you.
No, this is our duty.
Peace, sister. Let us observe the true soul's methods. Perhaps we can learn from them. Her mind is yours. Break it.
Immediately, your mind is swept into a greater vortex. A psionic storm with Minthara at its center. Her torturers are not dominating her. They are destroying her mental defenses and exposing her to something else. The Absolute.
Push past it towards Minthara. Oh dear. This is going to be hard. Damn, I don't want to burn inspiration here. I didn't want to burn all three.
Navigating the storm, you reach the nexus of her mind. It is a wound, bleeding raw emotion and shattered memories. But she senses your arrival.
So it is you who will end me. Make it swift, then. Anything to silence that thing. That voice.
I have a plan. Fake obedience, and the guards will leave without raising an alarm.
I would prefer to make these bastards bleed. But I trust that you speak from caution rather than cowardice. I will put my faith in you and pretend to be their slave.
Her mind fills with warmth, and she gently releases you.
Is it done? I did not feel her mind break.
Oh, this is gonna be hard.
She does look a little vacant, sister.
No more anger. No more doubt. She is perfect. We ought to return to our posts, sister. There'll be plenty more prisoners to practice on.
An ill thing to let an enemy show their back and live.
Yeah, let it go. We can plot your revenge once we're free.
Prudent. Let us go, then. I will be your mute and faithful slave. For now. What is it? What's wrong?
Okay. So this is where it gets. Oh, she's actually grouped with me. Okay, let's go. We have no reason to stay here anymore.
Minthara is supposed to be in a cell. You have some explaining to do.
Good call. Yeah, good call.
The guard is happy to let you pass. Minthara is rather less happy about your choice of words.
Well, I'm sorry, Minthara.
I cannot hold my fury for long.
I'm sorry, Minthara. I don't want to do this any more than you want to have to endure this indignity. Oh shit, get me out of here.
To the prisoners, I mean. Any one of them could be elevated to true soul, should they...
Yeah, get me the hell out of here. Let's get me to anywhere. I don't care.
Go on. Move. The quicker, the better.
Alright, well, let's get out of here. Let's go this way.
I last left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god. I thought I had found a home and a purpose.
Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen. The prism, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming a Lithid. She knows it all in a moment.
Convenient.
Her mind reels, but is no longer clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby?
Yeah, no. I did not go through all this modding shit just to have killer here.
Goodbye for now. I will see you soon.
Okay, well that's rescuing Minthara. Look at that, we've got a new camp ally. Shadowheart.
What's next? On I go.
Minthara is actually a designated paladin and the only paladin in the group. It's kind of funny that she's straight up an evil person. Oh well. Let's go to camp. Let's check what she's doing.
What to do?
There you go. Karlak, we've got Minthara with Halsin sharing a similar temp space. Oh goodness. I know, like, unfortunately for me, Larian made it possible to be able to still recruit Minthara without a mod. And still possibly get Halsin as well, but, you know, when I started this run, I think almost 3 months ago now. Yeah, actually, more than 3 months ago. That was not anywhere remotely on the table, and only people that knew that was going to be a thing was Larian themselves, which I don't even know for certain if they really intended on it until there's just so much demand for it that they kind of caved. Anyway.
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind. Precisely. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them, starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear.
Yeah, any suggestions on how we kill an invulnerable man?
All that live can die. I can help you plot Ketheric's demise, but I need something from you first. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least.
She would not like answer 1 because she does not like weakness of any sort. But that's typical of drow matriarchs. Alright, so we choose, of course, you would be a valuable ally.
Thank you. I knew you were different to other true souls when we met, but I could see nothing clearly. Now, thanks to the prism, the Absolute does not cloud my thoughts at all. I see that together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute.
Well, tell me what you're doing, Ketheric.
General Thorm would have the world believe that his invulnerability is a gift from the Absolute. That is a lie, intended to impress those who flock to the cult's cause, and to strike fear in the minds of those who stand against the Absolute. I believe Thorm draws his power not from a divine source, but an arcane one. Moonrise is a den of necromancy, and the most powerful practitioner of the art is Thorm's closest advisor, Balthazar. He has chambers beside the generals, on the upper floor of the tower. I suspect we will find answers there. Now, rest. We will need our strength for what lies ahead. I would gladly join you in the fight. Leave one of your other allies here, and I shall.
All right.
You wish to speak?
So that's pretty much how the mod did it. You can still rescue Hals and do all the things, but I guess the coding in the game still forces you to choose one or the other. And this is kind of a hacky way to get around it. In hindsight, I really wish I could have started this run a bit later, but, you know, I personally had no way of knowing what Larian was going to do because I'm not in the know. And there's no reason for me to have known. Just a little disappointing. Well, we still have, I mean, we've got a full camp. Good grief. I do want to gear up Minthara. I mean, I have a lot of gear that she could use. So, I'm going to take a rest since we got a camp event and share that and probably call it a day for me in recording.
Copper for your thoughts?
Well, nothing there. Also, I've been carrying around her shit forever.
You wish to consult me?
You're a paladin. What's the name of your oath?
I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Lolth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute.
She's an Oath of Vengeance paladin. That fits. Yeah.
It is not noble, it is necessary. If we do not destroy the cultists, they will destroy everything. We are all that stands between this world and annihilation. I was the Absolute's dagger. I remember every throat that it held me to, and every drop of blood it forced me to spill. I take no responsibility for the lives I took. I did nothing in the Absolute's name. I was merely a weapon that it wielded.
I would rather die than endure it again. The tadpole. The Absolute. They work together like a drug. I did not feel I was compelled to act against my will. I felt ecstatic to serve. Every action seemed a deliberate choice. The best choice. Even though I could no more have resisted its commands than flesh can resist decay. Even rational minds like ours cannot reject such a powerful influence. The Absolute can make the impossible seem inevitable.
Alright. Let me check the map, see. There's so many companions here in this small space. Okay. Oh, there's a big ass hole here. What you got? You want something to say?
The way she leered at me. The blood merchant. I can't get it out of my head. It isn't like me. Not like me at all. I was being too precious, wasn't I? We could have used her potion. A moment of unpleasantry doesn't matter if there's a fine reward. I should have just gritted my teeth as always and let her have me for a bit.
Oh. Makes me sad to hear you talk yourself like that. It really does.
Why? I'm simply trying to be realistic. There's nothing more desirable in the world than a vampire, is there? And when you've been through all I have, you damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again. I had nothing at all for so long. Not even my body. That was owned by Cazador. To be sent out to tempt fools into his palace. I have bedded thousands of people. Half of them I barely remember. Most of them didn't even grant me temporary bliss. It should have been so easy to let the drow use me for her fantasy, but perhaps, you showed me I have enough strength. I don't need to. I can stop using myself. Stop being used. It isn't worth the scars anymore.
Damn, that hits deep.
It doesn't seem long ago that Minthara would have sought to kill us, and now we've welcomed her along. We're nothing if not magnanimous.
You're the one that suggested to get her? I mean, I was going to do anyway, but yeah. I shouldn't gaslight her.
he's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor. Whatever loyalty he had towards Lady Shah is long gone. It would please her greatly to see him meet his long overdue end, I'll wager.
All right. On that note, let's take the rest that we need. $81 of 80. We'll have a good feast, good time drinking, apparently. Alright, I guess it was just a matter of resolving Astarion's scenario of not being used like a piece of meat. Which, yeah. Alright, well, on that note, I think that's going to be the end of this particular episode. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.